think the 2021 championship season, the racing, the speed of the front guys is just intense. It's brilliant. I think we need to have more two-day meetings, and I think just a couple of better tracks. I understand that the AMCA have got to use their own tracks, but I just think they should throw a couple extra better tracks in, and just the arguing, it's got to be stamped out, and all the silliness, because there's a lot of silliness for no reason.
I think to start off with, we've had an amazing season of how it's gone through. We've had a little bit of bad luck with like the weather. We had a couple of 2 races, and we had the loss of a track which sadly didn't get put on. But a lot of the two race formats has probably made up for that loss of that race. But the depth of the racing has been unbelievable. I think the MX2, the first 4 or 5 have been amazing. The depth of that championship has been unreal, and the depth of the championship of the MX1 has been amazing. But the only disappointment thing for us is how the championship's been finished. I think the rules need to be put in place. I think we need a few more bigger name tracks what will take on the 2 days. Maybe bring in a few more classes to make them days payable for themselves, and then maybe do the qualifying for the MX1, MX2 and the vets maybe on the Saturday, but bring other people in on that Saturday and then race on the Sunday. There's a load of ifs and buts. I think the AMCA have done an amazing job, but we've got a bit of bad luck of what's gone on this weekend at Lower Drayton in the MX1 class. The MX2 class has been brilliant, all fair racing along the line, and to see what we see in Saturday's format, it was a little bit soul destroying of what's gone on. But all in all, I think the AMCA have, held their own with other federations. I just hope the AMCA have got these great ideas of how they're going to move forward and get it out sooner rather than later.
Moving on to 22, me personally, as a team, I like the 2 days because it makes it worthwhile what we do. I'm a fan of the 2 days, but I'd like to see it split. I'd like to see the championship split with 2 days and single days, mix it up a bit, and possibly, we gone back to back almost this year. Unfortunately, because of COVID, I know the championship ran later, but I'd like to see it spread out more for next year, just to give us time, because running this is a hell of a lot of work, not just for us, for the rest of the guys as well. So I'd like to see it spaced out and a mixture, and definitely I'd like to see some new venues now. I've been doing this a long time, MCA Championship, as you well know, and I think now's the time to change a little bit really, and progress and move on with it all.
The 2021 championship season, Mike, has been fantastic. We've had a lot of different changes this year in the respect of, we've had 3 or 4 2-day events, which I think is great for the younger guys. I think there's mixed reviews a little bit on that one. Generally, the consensus is quite good with the 2 days. Overall for me, the championship's gone good. It's a long season this season. By the time it starts in sort of end of April, May, all the way through to September, but it's quite intense. You get a lot together. Maybe for me personally, I'd like it probably spaced out a little bit more, so maybe 1 a month, or spread out a little bit more, so you get to do some things in between. But overall, I think it's a fantastic series. It's on the up. Maybe change of a few venues maybe next year, a few different tracks, bigger venues might be good. I think everyone's consensus is generally probably the same. People have different views on everything, but overall I think it's a good series. We've been part of the AMCA for a long time, so I think it's a good championship to be part of, and hopefully we get a bit of a mixture next year, a few different tracks. It'd be nice, and then we can all enjoy it and have another good season for 22.